Well, you know what? Benjamin Netanyahu.
No, oh, good. Yeah, no.
Ben Gurion.
He's
Ben
got a real
Gurion.
homey vibe. Yeah.
No.
Oh, that sounds like an intro. Welcome to 80 Double Back for Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. Look at us. We're live and in color and on video, and we're going to post this on YouTube. I'm going to dredge up the old YouTube account that we have not used.
My mom
years.
recently watched our Josh Barnett interview.
Oh, is she a big
She's like, oh my God.
work shoot
I
fan?
was like, I told you about this when it happened years ago.
Was she a fan of the old Pride FC days in Japan?
My mother, I don't know what she does in life. I don't know what she sits around and is like, let me just YouTube her name.
What is this
like, why? Google
What?
on a phone.
Google
or a remote.
Okay.
She watches everything on TV, you know. So it's like you
shouldn't have
YouTube
a goddamn computer. Why would you Google on your? Ugh.
Because
my mother doesn't have a computer.
Modern days, TVs do similar things like YouTube, right?
You know, if you give your information to them, they do.
You know, my dad still doesn't get. I was like, you know, we have this house that. It's a family home, and my dad stays in it half the year, but the other half of the year he rents it. And I was like, you need to get smart TVs so that people can log into their own shit and watch their own shit, and you don't have to pay for that, right? You wouldn't have to pay cable, but he insists on having cable regardless. But he also was like, no, I'm not going to get a smart TV. I was like, is it even possible to not? Like, aren't all TVs smart TVs now? What are you talking about?
Calder, back me up on this. When we asked Teresa why she didn't have a new TV, how long did she rail against us about smart televisions? How long and how loud?
I'm talking about for a guest who I was like, or get a Roku. I also said get a Roku, but to make it simple, I was like, people are so used to this stuff now. He's like, no, I don't think our guests would understand how. I was like, Dad, I know you have a hard time with it, but I promise you, everyone knows how to do this. Yeah, I know. It's like, why are you so weird about it?
You know, something that horrified me.
Please continue.
Oh, thank you. This is good. Like when I was last in a rental car, the rental car had the ability to pair like your device with it so that you could listen to your music or whatever.
Did you see everyone's names?
Oh yeah. There were a million devices still paired with it, and I did those people a favor. I unpaired their devices.
There you go, bud. There you go. No one can accidentally start listening to what you were listening to from the car as they drive by.
Your first time watching the show, it'll be most people's first time watching the show, or hearing the show, it is mostly like this.
I forgot what we were doing.
You were here for
forgot
wrestling,
we started.
But you
and
heard
you know
the
what?
music. Yeah.
Okay, can I tell you? You guys are going to have to do most of the notes because my paper is over there, and I have a cat in my lap. And we are already recording.
You had so long, Teresa. So long. Or, hey, you could have brought it over when you sat down.
Yeah, I know that.
And turned it on.
I know that. But we started talking, and then the cat sat down, and you started recording. You didn't say, "Hey, is everyone ready?"
Well, you know, you knew what you were doing when you started coughing.
That was pretty. Look, so first off, show us the cat. Show us the cat.
She's in my lap. I'm not going to get her up. The cat. She's asleep.
Proof of life not substantiated.
That's not how my camera works. My camera is my entire laptop.
Why do you think I got this video?
I don't know.
Made this a video show so that we could see 'Ramona.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, hold on. Look, she hates it. Hey!
Hey!
Look, she hates it. Hey! Look, she hates it. 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 Look,
Hey!
Oh,
She's the
what a
most
cutie.
beautiful. She's the most beautiful girl in the world.
Well, now that she's up, can you go get your notes, please?
You fucker. Ow! God damn it. See, that's what happens.
That's
You don't
the other
move
thing
the
I was waiting
cat.
for.
You
That
don't
has made
move
this
the
all
cat.
worthwhile.
I'm sorry,
boy.
Ramona.
Get some
Get
peroxide
outta
while you're
here.
up.
So I don't show my butt either.
So secretly, that is actually this is what the show is. There's
Yeah.
tangential talk about AEW Dynamite, as you might expect, but it's really about 6 minutes out of the hour and 30 that we're
It's
going to be doing.
it's sort of like, you know, like if you get the bottom shelf chicken noodle soup. There are for sure like some noodles and a couple like micro cubes of chicken, no doubt.
Hmm.
But
yeah.
So now
It's
I'm
really
trying to
more of
get
a
her back.
starter.
She's very annoyed now. Airplane
So
ears.
this show started out with I let's call it a package. I was going to call it a recap. It's a package. We're
I don't know what to
selling
call it.
what would be I mean, honestly, it is a main event caliber match. Both the thing that they're selling and the thing we actually saw. I'm not going to take anything away from that. That was a fantastic match. But this and they said it like at the hour mark, so you're like, oh shit, is this thing going to go full 60 minutes? Although they immediately kind of blew that off by like, we got a bunch of other matches scheduled, so like, don't hold your breath. But then it's like, yeah, here's the pay-per-view. Here's everything happened. He leading up to it, and I guess it's somebody's first show.
And some Hangman and Mox promo stuff.
Oh, right.
But yeah, it was.
What's left to be said?
But don't they always do that after pay-per-views? Don't they always have like recaps?
I don't remember it ever being like that.
I mean, it's
not
been
like that.
2
It was
weeks.
very cinematic.
Yeah.
It was Happy Gilmore money.
What it was? Yeah. Well, it was like you know, the road to pay-per-view kind of like video that you would watch.
Yeah, it's the kind of stuff they play at 0 hour or something.
The road away from the pay-per-view. That's a thing, right?
Well, you have to have
Could
the
be.
road in and out of town, if you ask me.
Yeah, and
Fair
let's
enough.
hope Oprah
Bye,
isn't blocking
Shane.
it.
Bye, Shane.
A classic reference to Shane. Like Teresa, you've seen the Western like Shane, right?
That's also not what the kid says, but you know what? We're taking poetic license here.
You know, like
No idea what you're
you and I
talking
give
about.
it to Chan for not watching this comedy or that. It's only fair to
Look, I do not like Adam Sandler, and I do not like Jim Carrey, and I have watched very few of either of those two's movies, and it's going to stay that way for the foreseeable future.
What's interesting is how Adam Sandler likes to use the same people always, which I think is
Which
kind
is
of a
cool.
nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Some of his college friends and then other people that he's done films with in the past.
Did he go to college?
Yes.
Now I'm curious.
But anyways, my point is that I watched it for MJF, but also I was curious, like, how would all of these people be incorporated? Because you'll see them at some point, and you do. And it was interesting how he brought back almost everyone he was able to. He brought almost everybody from the first Happy Gilmore back for the second.
He stopped
And he
short
had to
of
recast
necromancy.
some things, but right.
Yeah.
Like we did see Bob Barker. Bob Barker was heavily referenced. They just showed video of him, of basically a clip from what happened. I mean, you'd have to watch the movie to know.
I think it's less loyalty to his friends and coworkers and whatnot, and more, I'm going to make this very popular thing again.
No. I'm talking about obviously like the storyline, like redoing it with some of the same people is one thing, but that's like a whole other thing, right? Because he does incorporate the same people in every film in some way. There's like a group of actors that are in
And you have
every
to
film.
find him. Like, where's Waldo? I get
He's
you.
like,
No, I
Yeah.
totally understand.
he's
Yeah.
like Scorsese, is what he is.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah.
and you know Rob Schneider's going to show up at some point, and you never know.
Oh,
you
boy.
never know how
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
why.
Or
There's like
whether it
just
would be a
several
welcome
people like
presence or
that.
not.
Anyways, if I'm lying, someone tell me, show me which one he didn't do that to. If it was one that he produced, then he did that.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think Punch Drunk Love got that treatment.
No, but that was way
There was no
good.
Rob Schneider in Punch Drunk Love, so that is
It was
a shame.
such a good movie.
Okay, here's the other thing I want to do. I want to bring back the goddamn thumbs.
Thank you.
I don't know.
It adds investment.
It is an investment. It is an investment in thumbs.
We should have a thumb meter. We need a graphic. We need a button, buzz,
Okay.
and a graphic.
I'll add it. I will add thumb graphics and whatnot.
Graphic
probably
thumbs.
not this week, but it's going to be a filthy, disgusting X-rated thumb is what it's going to be. I don't know. I'll put like a penis on it or something. I don't know.
Rock hard thumb.
I don't know.
Gee,
this
you
looks
don't
like a
know?
giant clitoris. I don't know. We'll workshop it. Anyway, this segment. Anybody have anything else?
About the package? No. Sorry, you guys. Look, we just spent 16 minutes talking about everything other than wrestling. Okay, so
We did. You were dragging us into like, I wonder if Adam Sandler has a degree. He has a degree in bachelor's.
I didn't say that.
Or he's got a degree in bachelor's. No, he has a degree in bachelor's, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Where did he go?
New York University. AKA
Oh my God.
Bachelor U.
Unbelievable.
Why did you?
All right.
I didn't go to NYU.
Okay. There was a small promo for so we had a match with the Young Bucks and the Outrunners, and they each got to do these small little promos inserted into the match.
A promo.
The top of the match. There's a thumb.
Huh.
Look, we're just fucking around. This whole show is just fucking around tonight, okay?
Nothing but. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Hey, can I do that?
I don't know. Oh, no. This isn't Brave. So if you're using Brave, then yes, you can.
I'm using Brave.
Otherwise.
Enhance? Is that what you did?
Go up to that little camera up at the top of your screen. It's it should be lit up green, and it has reactions.
I don't have that.
You know what?
I mean, I have a little green. What are you talking about? I don't have that.
We are. If this is your first time watching, this is about the level of prep that we bring to the show.
This is
the quality, the professionalism, all very indicative of the forum.
The professionalism, I would agree with that. Yeah, it's not there. However, I think this is particularly egregious.
Fair enough.
But I think we were distracted. I'm distracted with the video. And you guys.
I'm not used to recording with a shirt on, you know?
Yeah, it's hot in here.
Oh, fair points. What do you thumb this first segment?
I guess what is our thumb system?
When have we ever
this time
thumbed
around?
a package?
Just up, middle, down.
Middle.
There's promos in it.
Middle,
there's
yeah.
Promos.
Middle.
I also middle it. I think there's I guess there's a place for this. It wasn't bad. It was just like, I don't need this.
It felt like excessive in the way that it might if like without communicating it to you, like your significant other came to the dinner table like in like fancy dress, and you're like, what is this for?
It's also like, who are you selling this to? Obviously, like, we are invested.
We're already here.
We already watched it.
Yeah.
What are you talking? Anyways. All right. So the second segment, we have the Young Bucks versus the Outrunners. I love broke ass Young Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
This
It's
is a
fun.
very fun arc. And
They're very creative in coming up with thinking of ways to demonstrate that the Young Bucks have fallen.
yeah.
They got the full local talent jobber treatment, and that was nice to see.
And when they were saying job, the crowd was chanting jobbers. That anyways, I like this match. I like these teams together. You son of a bitch. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've noticed them doing that before, but I like that they do that.
Well, the crowd loves it.
Hell yeah. I like this match. What did you guys think of it?
It was a good match.
Oh. Yeah. It was a good no. It was a good match. I get the Outrunners thing. I'm glad people like it. I'm not mad at it. It doesn't really do anything for me.
It has too much of a whiff of effective comedy for your taste. Happy Gilmore or Dumb and Dumber.
I would dispute both of those, but that is not this podcast.
I love how the announce desk cannot stop referencing Newports every time the Young Buck or the Outrunners wear those pants. Have you guys ever seen a box of Newports?
I'm sure I have. I think that's a brightly colored one, right? Yeah.
The pants that the Outrunners are wearing for this match they're patterned exactly to look like a box of Newport cigarettes. So for those that know, we know.
Looking at
lots
the
of friends that
smoke
Newports.
Okay.
I never
was
smoked
one of the strangest experiences I ever had was being asked to pick up a pack of cigarettes on the way to a shoot because they needed cigarettes for it. And the entire experience, I was more than old enough to buy cigarettes, but you still feel weird, like maybe it's not okay. And then I'm holding the pack of cigarettes and being like, this is really light. Is this what it's supposed to be like?
Yeah.
What? You think you're gonna be like hot dogs? You put them in your mouth
No, not the individual. The whole pack of cigarettes felt like nothing was in it, and I was like, "This is right?"
Because it's dried leaves, man. It's shredded dried leaves wrapped in paper. What do you want? Is it because you see the people with the cigarettes hanging, dangling from their mouths? You're like, oh my god, those must be heavy. It's 3 pounds.
He's used to beers. Beers are heavy.
Yeah, beers are pretty heavy.
Oh,
he's like vice equals heaviness. Sisyphus. These types of things.
Rolling a pack of Newports up the hill. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
It took a long time to find out that Sisyphus was a bad guy. I didn't know that.
You didn't know Sisyphus was a bad guy?
Why do you think he was in hell?
Those guys do bad stuff to everybody. How would I differentiate?
That is true. The gods are really fucking. They don't give a fuck. And you know what? It's true.
What's true?
It's true. It's true. Gods don't give.
What's true?
Thank you.
That's I see.
All right. I like this match. I gave it okay. All right. The Young Bucks win in this match.
Yeah.
Okada comes out.
Yeah.
Okay. Swerve comes out.
Okay.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to watch a big feud between Okada and Swerve. I really want to see that, right?
I mean, that's what we're in right now.
Yeah, but
this is a feud.
It feels like it's the beginnings, not in the middle, right? We're just
you're waiting
touching
for the
our
middle
toes
of the feud.
in.
I see.
Yeah.
Do you think Swerve's going to win the belt at the next pay-per-view?
At the next pay-per-view? See, I think this could go longer than that. I feel like this is going to go to London. This is going to go to what's that? Private Door.
A Forbidden Door.
That's it.
Nope. It's called Private Door now. We need to remember that.
Forbidden Door. I think this will go to Forbidden Door.
No. What you're thinking of, Forbidden Door, is a late night series on Cinemax back in the 90s.
Oh Lord.
The pay-per-view is indeed called Private Door.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a picture of like a big door with like a little keyhole, and you look inside, and there's like one of those like lady silhouettes with like naked lady with big
It would be
boobs.
pretty amazing if AEW licensed Red Shoe Diaries for a pay-per-view.
Red Shoe Diaries. What's that?
That's one of the
Please.
that's like Zalman King's erotic softcore
Is
TV
that the one
series.
that David
Duchovny
Duchovny
was in
did?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Teresa.
I didn't know any of this.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube exists, and I'm sure you can. Where would you find
Mr.
soft porn from the 90s?
Mr. I won't watch fucking Happy Gilmore, but I'll watch a bunch of fucking Red Shoe Diaries.
So what you're telling me is in your head, like the equivalent to an Adam Sandler joint from the 90s.
I spend my time on Joy and Laughs.
Mm-hmm. And,
period. That's it. And if watching MJF,
ladies like topless.
The fuck? I didn't say that.
I believe you did.
I feel like you got off track quickly because Teresa was the one who had to be informed of Red Shoe Diaries.
Well, she was like, it's the same thing. Why Adam
No,
Sandler movies, Red Shoe Diaries.
I said you won't watch Happy Gilmore, but
right.
So you think that's shitty? That's below you, beneath you. But Red Shoe Diaries, you were shocked I hadn't watched it because that apparently is.
I'm not shocked that you haven't watched it. I'm shocked that you honestly. I mean, it's David Duchovny at his sexy prime. Jesus, cat.
So what?
All right, look, man.
See, now we have to see your cat.
Too heavy to do this. All right.
Look, Ramona isn't light. Oh, let's see the face. Can you swivel? Kitty!
There we are.
Oh, hi, kitty. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow,
All
meow.
of YouTube can see you now, cat. Well, I guess I'm here for the time being.
There we go. That's how it works.
I don't have any cat to show.
That's all right.
You got to get one.
You've got little figurines or something.
I must have something here. I'll update you.
Yes. Magnets, fridge magnets.
Give us a lucky cat, a Moneki Neko.
Hey, that's cool. They had popcorn in it, yeah?
That was like an ice cream container or something.
Oh, cool.
Can you hear him purring?
No.
Get closer, man. Ugh, all right, never mind.
Why don't you use a better mic?
Anyway.
Yeah. You fucked up.
This is a shirt. This SM7B. How dare you? Okay. Look.
Okay.
This match was fine. The whole thing obviously was just a setup because when Okada came out, I'm like, why are you here? Are we like reestablishing that? Okay, right. He's still tight with these guys, even though they're not the elite anymore, blah, blah. But by the end of it, I'm like, oh, this was just to set up a 6-man tag with all these people. And it just felt kind of clunky. I didn't love it that much. But, whatevs.
I thumbs up this match.
Oh.
I middle it.
I thumb it up.
Renee's talking to Mark Briscoe. Talking to him about MJF, and then Ricochet interrupts.
Lovely.
I like it. I love Ricochet. Love Mark Briscoe.
Yeah. And they bounce off each other so well. They're just like so very different.
Yeah.
That it totally makes sense that they would just like, be at each other's throats.
And the idea of this upcoming match tonight with Ricochet and Mark Briscoe is just really fascinating because for too long they've been using Mark Briscoe as just like a guy they can throw in anywhere. He amps up the energy, crowd loves him, but you don't have to do anything with him. You don't have to like have a serious story for him or anything like that. And I'm sure he's such a nice person He doesn't seem to like really give a shit. Oh, what are you doing? Whoops.
I don't know. My cat's
Fuck?
just sitting here purring. I don't know what you. Maybe you got to
She's attacking some of the molding. There's like a runner, like this molding in my
Yeah.
whatever.
I think you have a defective cat. Is the problem?
Oh, she's
Your
just
cat's
a
not doing what it's
cat.
supposed to be doing. You know?
One of the funniest things I've ever seen, like downtown, was what looked like a small pit bull trying to murder, like, you know what a bollard is, right? Like it's the little like vertical things that protect a bike lane or something like that.
Oh, right.
And
Dog was biting
the
it?
dog was like trying to kill it, hated it, like was just trying to destroy it. It was really very cute.
It's funny what dogs give a shit about for some reason. Some unknown
Better
reason.
it than one of us, right?
Yeah. Anyways, Briscoe's such a nice person. It just doesn't seem like he has ever given a shit about whether or not he has a long running storyline or has a belt or something. And it's a very transitional period in his career because he had never been a singles wrestler. So I'm sure there was a lot of like difficult things for him in terms of that type of adjustment emotionally. So it's nice to see that they're starting to actually write, even if it's small, a little like story arc for him. That's just for him, right? Not as a group or anything like that.
It was interesting when MJF like underscored like the different like whenever anyone is like, we're seeing a different side of Mark Briscoe. And MJF was like, it looked like you got a little bit serious there, bud. I'm like, yeah, this is a serious storyline for Briscoe.
Skipping ahead.
Yeah, you're skipping ahead.
But yes,
thumbs up.
Very cool.
This segment.
Yes. Yep. Big thumbs up.
We got MJF, Happy Gilmore 2. Going to talk to the Hurt Syndicate.
What? Also, I forgot. One of the Gates of Agony, I don't remember which Khan or Leone, was like, hey, show some respect to Ricochet. I'm like, oh damn, he's the new Brian Keith.
Yeah.
I hope he does it more.
Yeah, it would be
if
nice
we can just pin down which one he is.
That's why we need their other outfits.
That is an issue, honestly, because when they came down to the ring, they both had the sunglasses on. I'm like, oh shit, which one's which? They need to figure out how to differentiate their look a little bit each, because they both look badass.
Yeah,
but like I kind of want to know, like, who do I call what?
This is what's going on right now for me with the names of all the train lines in LA. They used to have one identifier, now they have another.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
They were all colors, and now they're all letters.
Oh no! Are you serious?
Yeah.
They went from colors to letters. That sucks. I love the colors.
Yeah, I mean the colors are there, but they're not what they're called anymore. Yeah. I know.
Too many now. Now you have to start calling them like Puce and Paisley and like Ultramarine.
That's not that many.
What was weird was that they inexplicably called a line the Expo line instead of a colors. Like, so like things started unraveling from there.
That's some bullshit. Yeah.
All right. MJF wants to go talk to the Hurt Syndicate. He talks to Shelton. He's like, Bob's out of the picture, so now, we're cool. Da 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 da. But Shelton, he's not happy.
No.
Ramona, what are you doing? Why? She's
again,
like,
my cat sitting here purring in my lap.
Well, it may be
thing for a cat.
Ramona went to the vet today, and she's on medicine, so give her a break.
Is she operating heavy machinery?
On medicine.
Good kitties. Yeah, you lay down.
That kitty's a dope fiend. We all know it. I'm the
That's
only
song,
one with
the
balls to say it.
So, okay, thoughts, feelings.
About MJ's promo. I thought it was fantastic. I think it's weird that the way they executed the turn on him almost happened off stage. It was just sort of like a throwaway thing. And given how much stuff they did in the middle of the ring, and it's week 4 of me trying to convince you to give me a thumbs up, just like over and over repeatedly doing it super WWE style. It felt weird to just sort of be like, oh yeah, by the way, you suck, and we're gonna beat the crap out of you now. Maybe that was, like a deliberate switch they made to be like that. I just kind of wanted the actual moment to be have a little more weight to it, but I do like that this is what we're doing. And yeah, it was pretty fun. The only issue I had was and I don't remember if it was before this thing started or during it. Yeah, it was before, when they were talking about MJF. They're like, and he's in the #1 movie in America. Calder called it out in the chat, and I was like, yep, also wrote down that note. What is that about? Being the
Number one
show
on Netflix
doesn't make
in
it a number one.
America.
Yeah, that's not
Number one on Netflix.
That's not what
that's probably true, but that's not what they said.
But that's like every other, bloviating statement that wrestler announcers make, right?
I don't care for it.
If you pull on that thread, the whole thing falls apart, champ. Just leave it be.
Wrestling is fake? What do you... How dare you?
Yeah, I didn't like that they did that though, because like famously the numbers are not there for anyone to examine. There's no knowing how popular it really is.
Yeah.
Like we know
the
they
only
say
metric they go
10.
by is by dollar sales, which that doesn't mean people like it. It just means people saw it, right?
Wait, what?
The only metric they really have is dollar sales, right? Like
right. No,
going to a movie. But that doesn't mean that people liked it. It just means they saw it.
No. Yeah, no, I have no problem with that. They didn't say it was the #1 most liked movie in America. This is the #1 movie, and generally we use that dollar metric of the box office to determine what's #1. And Netflix hides their numbers, so all we know is that they say thing is
the most promoted.
Like they can only say it's their #1, and like for all we know, like somebody on Hulu is bigger, or somebody in the theaters with verifiable numbers is bigger.
I also have a feeling, because I don't trust anything at all anymore, that someone pays to get the movies in the top 10. I think, why not?
No,
why
Netflix,
not? If you do that with politics, why not?
Netflix has their own metrics. All Netflix cares about is Netflix numbers. They buy or, rent or lease or however you when you get the rights to something for a while.
It's a Netflix
so that people
film.
will come.
But
right.
I think now though they do have to in some fashion show what they've got to certain people. Like I think unions and advertisers would both now have to know a little.
There might have been some agreement made with the unions, but they don't have to tell shit to their advertisers. They don't want to.
Well, their advertisers don't have to advertise if they don't want to.
This is really fascinaking. And I am riveted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have we derailed the show from wrestling talk? Mismedicating my cat.
It's not my fault that she went cuckoo bananas a second ago. I had to correct that behavior.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
I had to go,
remember, gentle parenting.
Oh,
you fucking fat cat.
Oh, that was perfect timing.
On your nards? Single paw on the nards?
No, he's trying to
pounds?
move.
Oh.
Yeah, the only way he can move is by digging his claws into me so that he can
get
his fat ass around.
Yeah, get out of here, cat.
What do we think of the segment? Thumb it up.
Who was that? For some reason, that felt like it was at me, but I guess it was at everybody.
Oh, you won't come up here? No.
Well, I guess I middled the segment.
I middle it.
Wow. All right. I'm the only one up in this
I'm curious as to what's happening. I did not want MJF to be a part of the group, so I'm okay if they fall apart. But I'm also just like, I didn't feel like we ever got a payoff. Like, if you're going to make
Yeah.
it happen, then what's the payoff? And I didn't feel
Yeah.
like we got that. So, middle.
And something that bothers me is like what it a little bit reminds me of is like this thing of like, where is this coming from? Like that, like you know, like on a lot of old TV shows that I'll watch, they'll have this thing that happens kind of out of nowhere where some cowboy sheriff has been everybody's favorite guy and the hero always and forever, and then one week, like on the flimsiest of evidence, everybody turns on him out of nowhere. They forget everything they know and everything they ever thought or felt about him, and are like, this is a criminal. And like, if like, I'm like, based on what is MJF now like on the outs with everybody, after like winning everybody over? Like was it never
No.
true? You know, what's true?
No, that's what they did specify that, because he was like, "Hey, this watch, it's the
Yeah,
but
nicest
he-
watch I ever got
was
from Temu. I knew all along that you were
Oh,
dicking
did he
us
say?
over."
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's why we're here, to help you
We
with
help each other.
your media literacy.
Mm.
All right. Shivani, talking to
Yeah.
Christian Cage in the ring,
Ooh.
talking about the patriarchy, what happened to the patriarchy, and what happened to Adam Copeland. Now, remember, as I'm sure we all do, when Christian Cage said to Cope, go fuck yourself. So go find yourself was a very fun turnaround on that phrase, right? That Cope said to Cage. I really want, unfortunately, Adam Copeland is injured again, right? Was that what
I don't think
happened?
so. No,
Oh.
he had been injured.
He's
I
back.
don't know if he's ready to wrestle, but like he's
Right.
healthy enough to at least
That's
walk
right.
around in the ring.
That's right. There's so many people that are hurt right now.
Yeah.
It's all blending
we
together in my head.
we saw that thing today about how Tony has the women's tag belts ready, but so much of the roster is out with
Injured.
injury, which sucks.
Anyway, so I would love it if Cage and Copeland teamed up, just to see what you were always talking about, Chan, what you want
Sure.
to see. I would like to see that.
Here's
And
the
I
thing,
know
if
they're
we,
going to build to it at some point, but we don't know when.
if we ever get that Patreon going, we'll watch old episodes of Edge and Christian.
Sure.
It's gonna be great.
They better not slow pedal it too much. Those guys are both pretty old.
I know, right?
That is a concern.
They could break a neck
like,
any day now.
let us not forget the tale of one Steve Borden who was jumping off fucking balconies.
Let's talk about Lizzie Borden.
That's not who I was talking about, but sure.
Sting.
She cut up her fan with an X.
Sting was doing jumps. Scary, scary jumps.
I'm Christian Cage, and I'm an asshole. And Taz immediately, that's a shoot. Love it. Fucking Taz.
Cage saying, I disown you to his sons.
Oh, no. But I thought we
Womp
were giving
womp.
Kip chance.
Kip got
Why no give
chance.
Kip chance?
Poor Kip. And then,
No, go ahead.
as he's walking away, Mother Wayne comes out and she goes to slap him, but he stops her. And then Kip and Nick, they like go after Christian and they hit him with chairs.
It was really nicely timed because obviously she's going for the slap and he's too smart for that. So he stops her, and he's too smart for Kip sneaking up behind him because he whips around and you see, Kip like, and then we have Nick with the final run in to take him out. And that, I don't know, it's just like the little things like that. It's just like really well blocked and stage managed and all that. I like it.
Hey, you know when you went like this? Did you ever see this? Was it the Sleece Stacks?
From Land of the Lost.
Yeah.
They
They walk like that.
terrified me as a kid. Terrified. Also, this is
Uh,
like a thriller zombie dance thing, right?
well, it predates it, but yeah.
Sure. So the
But they
Slee
didn't
Stack
move. But
were
they
the
didn't move like
inspiration for
that.
the
They were like the slowest things in the world.
still scary as hell.
Yeah, I get it. I used to have nightmares of someone walking towards me very slowly, but he was a murderer,
Oh
and there was
no.
no one else around. And if he got close to me, he was going to murder me. And in my dreams as a child, I could fly. So I was like, all I got to do is jump and fly. But I kept jumping and I couldn't fly. And I was like, he's going to kill me.
I'm hearing
That's
some
how the dream
contradictions in
was.
your character description.
What?
Well,
What?
Yeah,
you said
the continuity in your dream is shit, Teresa.
What
Is
do
what
you
he's saying.
mean?
like you said in your dreams you can fly, except that you can't.
That's why this is a nightmare. Because I can't suddenly just jump and fly away from danger. Anyway, that's how all the nightmares are, right? You just can't get out.
I feel like I said this a long time ago.
Probably.
One of the things that I love about Christian, because like it's all of the little things he does so well. One of them is like when he flubs his line a little bit, or like he like kind of stumbles over his words. You'll never hear a "you fucked up" because what he does, he stops and then says like, "Hey, stop talking. I'm trying to conduct my business." He makes it like a thing. Like, oh no, I meant to do that because I'm sick of all you people, which, generates the heat that he's looking for and also covers up the flub that he made. It's just so good. I love it.
He said that so often in this segment that I was like, this is going to become something. This is building to something.
Well, at least one of them was like, just like, let's get some heat. But I know definitely one of them was he stumbled on his line. I don't know. There were enough that who knows what the rest of them were.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. Thumbs up. Yeah. And there's a "fuck Nick Wayne" chant, which is great.
Yeah, I was like, are they doing this because they're like, yeah, you take over for Christian Cage?
Yeah, that part is working. He's still supposed to be a heel. I'm curious, like how long it's going to take to get Christian over to being a face. This seems like a good start. At least they're not like
honestly going to do that. Why would they do that?
Because Edge is a face, and if you want them to come back for a reunion tour,
Edge
they both have
should
to be
go
good guys.
To the dark side.
I mean, his major foils right now are FTR, who are heels. So
this should be a good cop,
Super
bad cop
heels.
tag team. They should be a mixed tag team, face heel.
There you go, good cop, bad cop. Hey, I'm just gonna go get you a donut. I'm gonna throw that donut in your face. Good cop, bad cop. All right. That's my script.
Impeccable logic.
I like the line
I
deliveries.
see why
too.
now you're in Hollywood.
Stoke, FTR, talking about Adam Copeland. They're banning him from the building tonight because of what he did. Stoke calling the Bang Bang Gang the Bang Bang Gang Bang? No.
No, the Gang Gang Bang Gang.
What?
Yeah.
Gang Gang Bang Gang. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
It was something like that. It felt like it was not
bang,
really
Bang Gang Bang.
No, the Gang Gang Bang Gang. I wrote it down, and we can go back and check. But
Please
sure.
do. Insert the audio. Because I know you know how to do that because you do that on your other podcast.
Yeah, and this one is not set up for that. So,
Hi, Ramona. Oh, good girl. Yes, she's like, I hear you laughing with glee. Is it me?
I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
Anyways. Oh, hi. You can come here. You can get back in my lap. Sorry, Chan was such a dick. So the Young Bucks walk in after they do their promo, Stoked does promo stuff, and why do Matt and Nick look so ripped here? Like, we just saw them in the pay-per-view. They just wrestled, but for some reason I'm only noticing it now. Anyway, so yeah, the Young Bucks walk in afterwards, and Stokes was like, "Hey, you guys aren't the boss anymore, right?" And they're like, "No." And he goes, "Rawr!"
It was very amusing, like kind of unplanned, unstructured acting out. Like it felt like like you would have kind of the impulse to come at them, but have had it be so like hidden of an impulse, like based on fear, that you're like, I don't even know what that would look like.
Yeah. I middle this.
Oh. I up it.
Wait, where? I meddle it. Yeah.
Okay, is that what it says there?
Look, I got a lot of things going on thanks to Teresa.
Hey, whatever, dude. Mox and Hangman, they have a match. It's the first challenge for the belt. I'm just like, it's just still weird to me because it's not going to be better than what we saw at the pay-per-view, which was like yesterday. I mean, it wasn't yesterday, but it feels like it was yesterday.
I thought it was well placed. Like I said, I didn't want that one from immediately Dynamite after. I think this is a good one because it's, like, oh yeah, but what if it's a fluke? What if Hangman just like accidentally got it, but he's really not the guy? And I think this was really nice.
I just have, but like they built up Hangman though for so long that it's almost like, well, of course he's the guy. Like we've been watching him do all this shit for so long,
Yeah.
And Mox has consistently cheated with his group this whole time. So it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. But this one was basically, you're like, could he do it? Is Mox the guy that we think he is because he's always been cheating? Like, is he, and he is because he didn't really use, or he did, but like, and here's the thing. You're absolutely right to feel the way that you do. I'm saying that I
validation. It's got to feel good, Teresa.
Legit.
Anyways,
whatever you're feeling, Calder, bullshit. Whatever you're feeling is crap, and you're wrong.
Taz at one point said 50-50 city, and I wrote down 50-50 city, but I forgot what it was that he said in reference to. Like,
that down.
Should have been 50-50 Jones. I think we all know that.
So it was funny. Anyway, so this match was good, as the matches with them have been good. The Death Riders show up. Marina Shafir shows up. She gives Mox the belt so that he can hit Hangman with it. Hangman accidentally hit the ref, so the ref was out for a sec. The security had to help keep back the Death Riders. It was all this stuff. So many near falls. So many moments where it looked like they might give it to Mox, but I was like, if they do that,
oh my god,
I'm burning all my shirts.
Here's the thing. Wait a minute. How many shirts do you have? And are you talking about just your wrestling shirts? Or you mean like all the shirts that you own? Are you going to be in a Red Shoe Diaries, just topless?
I mean, I'm burning all of my
David
shirts.
Duchovny?
No, I'm not going to be any of that nasty stuff. I'm burning all of my shirts, including my wrestling shirts. I don't have time to sort through them. I'm just going to burn it if they were to
Um,
do that. But they didn't do that.
I was
So,
so intensely relieved when Hangman like kicked out like right after the
yeah.
situation with the ref.
Mm-hmm.
That one especially.
and I mean
So,
that's the
yeah.
thing. That's what I love, that the jeopardy was there, even though it's really unlikely they would have put it right back on Mox. In ring, they made you believe that he could lose this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Um, the,
it was a lingering trauma from when that's actually happened on WWE.
fair. The only misstep
Oh,
for
yeah.
me,
Darby showed up even.
uh, uh, yeah, we can get to him in a hot sec, but like, the Mox pile drives Hangman on the apron, rolls him into the ring, gives him a gotch pile driver, and that felt like too much for me. I feel like two like super pile drivers in a row to just kick out of. Like if you barely get your foot on the ropes, I could sort of let that one go, or like something happens, but the thing where you just like barely struggle out because you're tough, um, with two moves like that, kind of like weakens the value of a pile driver to me, and I don't like that, especially given that there was like at least one time where Hangman gave Mox a tombstone pile driver. I was like, dude has no hair, and I'm pretty sure he smacked into the mat on that. Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Like pile drivers are scary enough, without you then just like kicking out of like multiple ones in a row. Um, but other than that, I felt like that was a fantastic rhythm and amazing match. And then fucking Darby off a God knows how high that balcony was. It looked super, super, super high.
Well, I think the
Yeah.
situation is that he has still not acclimated to lower
He still has his
Altitudes from
mountain
Everest.
legs.
yeah, he still has
Yeah.
to be in the thin air.
He still has
Yeah.
his mountain legs. He's got to
Well,
get used to.
then stay in the goddamn balcony. Don't drop down.
Well,
Fucking scary.
thumbs up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
There's a promo package between Dustin and Kyle Fletcher for the TNT belt. I'm interested in this. I do want to see this match. I never say that about a Dustin match.
Mm.
But Kyle Fletcher? Dustin with Kyle Fletcher? Yeah, I want to
Here's the
see
thing.
that.
I am going to watch Collision this week. I'm going to try and make a video recap. Just like a 3-minute like real tight thing. And then
Sure.
we'll see. But like
Tiki
Collision looks
Takis.
exciting. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try TikTok. We'll see.
Well, what I wonder is
TikTok, maybe I will stop.
how long is going to be like a credible length of reign for Dustin, because I can't imagine they're like, put it on him and forget it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's it should have gone to Fletcher, so like his time is real limited here, I think, with the belt.
Athena with Billy Starks versus Alex Windsor and Tony Storm.
Let's keep the Alex Winter confusion to a minimum.
I really want to say it every time. And I could have sworn I heard the announce desk say it a few times, but it could just be my ears.
Do you think that that they're going to possibly be in some kind of hot water here? If he gets wind of what they're doing, and
I don't
getting too
believe
close
so.
to his
Because they mention at one point that it's not Alex Windsor, it's Alex Windsor.
Windsor.
On account of the accent. So
yeah, it sounds way
mistaking.
better, Windsor, than when Justin Roberts was like, Windsor. It's like, that doesn't sound good. Anyways.
The high point of this match is when Excalibur was talking about Luther's injuries, and he says the technical term is the bottom fell out. Like, That is
That
perfect.
really just
Oh,
confused
God.
me. I was like,
After he's needing reattachment surgery, the bottom fell out. Love it.
Jeez.
Love it.
the other
Oh.
thing that Taz said that was interesting to me was he and I was like, well, I guess it's just like a term that gets applied in various like places, but I was like, it was interesting to me that he talked about Athena's learning tree.
Hmm.
Oh,
Like,
He's
yeah.
talking about tough love, tough coaching. He's like, tough love. And then he suddenly is like, we need more of that in this world. Like,
he referenced Vince Dooley, who is a coach that I actually know who he is. So
oh,
that
hey,
was
There you go.
here we
funny for
go.
me.
Did he throw chairs at anybody?
He was actually before my time. I just knew of him because like at some point his son was coaching, and that was how I was aware that his father had been a coach.
This match was mostly featuring Alex Windsor and Billy and Athena. Like, I think
Yeah.
we saw more of Billy and Alex. I mean, Athena, no, maybe more Alex and Athena. But Tony was out almost the whole time. Not like from
She
one
was
thing
in
or
the
another.
she was in the ring long enough to do some old timey squaring up though.
I mean,
Oh.
she was in the match. She obviously, but you know how they do things where someone gets hurt and they're out
Yeah.
rolling around on the floor
That's
or something
absolutely
like
what should happen because
this. Yeah,
we need to see
you
more of
want to
Alex Windsor,
feature
uh,
other wrestlers,
Athena,
and
and Billy.
obviously you're
Is
going to watch
great.
a Tony Storm match, of course.
Mm-hmm.
People naturally want to see Athena against Tony, so
Mm-hmm.
it gets Billy out there, it gets Alex out there, and you get to see more of what Athena brings to the table. I enjoyed it. The crowd was at a near silence. They reacted to things, but there were no chants or anything. There's really
Well, I
nothing.
thought they were doing a Tony chant at one point.
Yes, at one point.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean,
she is timeless. Is that the one that?
Something like that.
all I know is that you're watching a match and you can hear someone just being like, I'd like some popcorn. You know, like it's so quiet. And I've been there. I know not every match gets the heat, but I really prefer it when a crowd is just loud for no reason all the time.
Yeah.
It just carries through the TV, and when it's quiet like that, it just makes the match feel cold. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come down too hard on the Chicago audience this time because
Why?
it was right after Hangman Mox, which went pretty long and was pretty, like a lot of stuff. So it's unfortunate that they slaughtered it here, but
It's true.
Well,
It's in like the final stretch.
but that is like a choice. I don't think
Yeah.
they're ignorant of what may happen after that match.
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
Very true. Because they could have done like one of these two promos or both of them, but they did not.
yeah.
The next, I thumbs this up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We got Renee and Hangman talking about stuff. Well, MJF shows up and he's like, oh, whatever. Called me a coward, blah, blah, blah. And then Hangman's like, look, man, there's a bunch of people that want to fight for this belt. So one of those people is my friend Mark. So you're going to have to fight him first.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, also, the Hurt Syndicate aren't here. So what's to stop me from beating your ass right now? And he's like,
Yep.
oops, oops.
This is all fantastic, like great character stuff, great, moving the plot forward. Like, oh, now he's got to face Mark Briscoe, and that's always great too.
Mm-hmm.
I really identify with somebody who has something like an open contract to take a shot at a belt whenever you want, but you're like, I don't know if I want to use it. Like I don't want to take it out of the packaging.
I'm that way with candy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I save it way too long. Because I'm like,
I don't have that problem with candy per se.
I do.
Well, then what do you have that problem with? The way you said it suggests that you're thinking of something else specifically, like I don't know,
jury
steaks or
summons.
something.
Yeah,
Your
that's
jury
right. Like my
summons.
jury,
I'm so excited. Don't want to.
I'm gonna hold on to this.
I this is interesting because the Money in the Bank shot. I don't recall anybody doing it like this before. I got this, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to make you give it to me fair, as fair and square. It's an interesting way of doing it, and I like it.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Interview.
Yeah. You have to say. You have to tell me what your thumb is, or
so
I'm not recording it.
My thumb says yeah.
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 It's an interview with Willow talking about she sent out a challenge to Tekla, but she hasn't heard back. She said trapezoid of grapplezoid. That's what she is.
That was pretty good.
And that was good.
I mean, it's maybe better than the original name, but because of how clumsy it is. I feel like trapezoid of grapezoid, because it's ungainly, is maybe funner.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did some off the cuff stuff for sure during this promo.
Yep.
She's like, I went up to Tony and he's like, "Hey girl, da-da-da-da-da." I was like, "Yeah, man." She did exactly that. And I was like, she sounds too much like me and no one wants to listen to me. And we have proof.
I mean, we'll find out. Maybe
this
will
we
be the
already
thing that
know.
breaks us huge. People are going to
Willow
be like,
Willow has so much of the intangibles that you need. It's almost an obscene amount.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
In an office setting, this would be called a soft skill. Something that you really can't learn at a school. Things you need to know through experience.
Like being tall.
And it's a
similar
soft skill.
to that, yeah.
Well, that's not a skill. Thumbs up.
Can't teach
thumbs
it, though.
up.
Thumbs up.
Ricochet versus Mark Briscoe.
Ooh.
This is great. I have to note Ricochet breakdances. I mean, I should have known he could do at least that spin thing because, like, of all the other stuff he does, physically so well.
And then I love that Shivani is like, oh, we don't need to do that. Like back in West Virginia or wherever he's from, was like, we got the fiddle. All right, fair enough, Tony.
Oh yeah, they had some funny jokes about how old Tony Schiavone was. He says something about World War II or World War I. He's like, "Yep, I remember middle school quite well." It's some silly ass shit like that. Funny guys. Okay, so this was a good match. What was extremely exciting that even with interference from Gates of Agony,
GOA,
Mark won.
Surprisingly enough. Give Mark a chance.
Mark chance.
Mark's got to win so that he can
move
go
forward
into
in
the
the
MJF
bracket.
match with some momentum.
We got Mark cutting a promo after the match, which I always feel bad for people doing that because I'm just like, I can't go upstairs.
And there are people who are like, hey, and I'm going but Briscoe was like, yeah, hey, look, I'm a little sweaty. I'm just going to cut this promo and I'm going to sound just like I normally do. So
he sounded a teeny tiny bit winded, but just teeny tiny.
Is it winded or is that just the way he cuts promos? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to beat the hell out of you. That's what it's going to be like.
Well,
The key is to catch your breath on the like at
on the
that exact
offbeats.
that moment. Yeah.
And yell at the audience if you need to.
Uh,
I'm conducting my business. And another thing, I'm going to beat your ass.
he calls out MJF, and then MJF's music comes on. He doesn't come out. Of course, he does not. He just has a video. He's like, you're not worth my time, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I was really surprised that we ended the show. There wasn't like a schmoz. When was the last time?
Did you
saw
stop
the
watching
whole thing, right?
Did you turn it off like a little before you saw the end?
Did I? What happened?
Because there's the video, and then he's like, I'm going to beat you up next week if you even make it to next week.
Oh, wait, right, because he was behind him and he kicked him in the balls. I did see that.
And then as they're fighting, he's about to beat him up. Then Paige comes out, and MJF runs off.
Oh, right. Why did I write that down? I do remember that. I hate that I can't. Look, I'm at that age.
Okay.
Here we go.
I have refused up to this point because, hey, I forget shit. And there are things I choose not to remember. But I have to admit that it very well could be perimenopause. That I'm just like, why did I not even write it down? I remember having thoughts about it. It just completely exited my mind.
I don't know who this Perry fellow is, or why you have to say his whole name, Perry Pause. I mean, sure, we need to know that he's Irish, but like, other than that, it seems completely irrelevant to our proceedings here.
Teresa, I think that a lot of the elderly pick up some new hobbies to keep their mind sharp.
Oh my God, I hate men so much. If any of this shit happened to you guys, like there would be an entire branch of science devoted to stopping it in its tracks.
Look, I am fully senile, 100%.
No, you're not.
I don't remember jack shit.
Hey, that's different.
Yeah,
it's
that's
different.
Just old.
From just literally having a foggy head. Whatever.
The one thing I do remember is that MJF is wearing the shirt that says MJF did nothing wrong, and I really need to get me one of those shirts. It is a great shirt, and it doesn't have to have like some weird wrestling related stuff on it, or like there's somebody bleeding, and then you like walk down the street like, hey, what's that weird shirt where there's somebody bleeding on it, or just something super specific. It's just a shirt, and if people read it and they know what's what, they're like, that's awesome. And if they read it and they don't know what's what, they're like,
I'm just surprised. Yeah, like I just don't care.
About what?
If someone sees me with a shirt that has all this crazy stuff on it, like I have a Bad Religion shirt, okay? With the cross with the through it.
Yeah. Quality.
And I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you like it or not, or if you just think I'm saying this is a Bad Religion, because like if you don't know it's a band, someone might read Bad Religion and see that symbol and think, oh. That being said, I mean,
ma'am, it's not safe to be messing around with 9-inch nails. Those are pointy; they could hurt you.
There you go, right? Shit like this. It's like I don't care.
I mean, I just don't. I don't want to wear anything that receives any kind of engagement whatsoever. Like I'm like, like the one shirt.
To talk to
the one shirt that I have that people like strangers will comment on is a Big Trouble in Little China shirt, and like when I wear it, there is a significant chance that someone's gonna compliment the shirt, and I'm like, just let's just go about our day.
You have to be in a good mood that day.
Yeah.
I am a big fan of wearing my Godzilla shirts and having people call it the Godzilla shirts. Most of the time, I wear Hawaiian shirts, and one place I do not want to hear about it is at a Trader Joe's, and I'm not sure if the employees are like directed to say like, "Hey, nice shirt," if you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt, but a lot of them do, and I do not care for it at all.
No, I don't blame you at all.
Well,
Do you
know what
get
you have to
mistakes
do
for an
with that?
employee?
Turn in an application.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet. Do we have anything else before we go?
No, we
Do
need
wanna tell
to
people look
release
things
all
up
of our
and-
hostages. Let them go.
Thanks for sticking around. If you're still here,
This was
love
an
you for it.
experiment for us.
We have a podcast. You should listen to it. It's called AE Doubleback. Find it wherever fucking these things happen. You can email us
find
at
it in your grocer's freezer.
aedoubleback@gmail.com. You can find it under the between the cushions. When you look
Yeah.
for change, sometimes we're there.
We're in your
Um,
dreams,
We're
and sometimes
in your nightmares.
Ooh.
Good night, everybody.
Sleep stacks.
Bye.